Comedy was like that adage, laughter is the best medicine. Comedy was like my crack cocaine. It just made me feel invincible, and it made me feel amazing, and I couldn't get enough of it. It's the only thing that made me feel alive after everything inside of me had died. I'd always been a fun, outgoing guy, but when somewhere that switch got flipped and the old me was dead and I was this new version of Travis. But when I left the fire department, you know, I was already doing stand-up comedy on the side for 2 years. It was like a part-time job for me. Mm-hmm. And I just threw myself into comedy. The day that I left, I just threw myself into comedy, and I was on the road 6 years straight for 40 weeks a year. And I was running from what made me sick, the place that made me sick, Charleston, and everything that happened there and through my career. And comedy was like that adage, laughter is the best medicine. Comedy was like my crack cocaine. It just made me feel invincible, and it made me feel amazing, and I couldn't get enough of it. It's the only thing that made me feel alive after everything inside of me had died. I'd always been a fun, outgoing guy, but when somewhere that switch got flipped and the old me was dead and I was this new version of Travis, and just a soulless human being.
How long did it take for the new version?
13 years.
13 fucking years.
Yeah.
Damn, man. I mean, you know, just the fact that you, out of all the shit that you have been through and everything you've experienced, to turn it around and become a fucking stand-up comedian is, I mean, that's like a miracle in itself.
Well, it's like you, man. When you get passionate about something, I see what you do. I don't know if you throw yourself into it and you give it everything you got, and that's how I am. I stopped at nothing, and I created some opportunities for myself. Nothing was handed to me. I made things happen, because that's what we do, and we don't make excuses. We just make shit happen. And I did get some decent breaks, but it's because I put myself in these positions for that to happen. And so comedy took off for me, and it turned into something amazing. And you know as well as I do with this whole PTSD thing and the depression, the anxiety, first thing we want to do is self-destruct.
Yeah.
You don't feel like you deserve it. You don't feel like you deserve anything. So I pulled the plug on it in 2016, and I just fucking walked away from it.